My name is James Rowlands, and in 2015 I started the WNR podcast with my friend
Dan White. And every month we bring you the latest collections, newest content, 205 Live and the crown jewel of the WNR NXT update.
Also each month the latest pay-per-views, and we are live not only for the Big Four but every takeover as well.
Plus, in 2019, we go back 20 years and witness the Attitude Rise and the WCW's demise.
Until we've watched everything, we are with you, and we are the WNR. Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And today it's the WNR239, it's NXT Takeover. Now after 2 hours of live show, we are nearly ready for the event, but we did have the WWE kickoff just before Takeover started, and you're quite annoyed with one man on the panel, weren't you?
I am, yes, and that is Pat McAfee. His denim wearing fucking annoyance and just his stupid fucking face and everything he says and does just irritates me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it gets you, but I think he's quite annoying. Sam Rosenberg was on there. The one big announcement is Mr. Regal stated what the third fall would be if it got there, and it was, Dan?
Well, it was steel cage match, but it had barbed wire on the top and weapons strewn all about it, so it's going to be like a street hell in a cage match.
Yeah, so before we move on to that, let's just do the alternate intro quickly. And Canadians have been so busy explaining to Americans that we aren't British, and to the British that we aren't Americans, that we haven't had time to become Canadians. And that's Helen Gore, famous Canadian quote, seeing as we are in Toronto. But like I say, it's 239, we've done all the build-up, and of course for our live shows we do predictions as well. Dan, do you want to explain the prediction league?
Yes, we have 3 prediction leagues. We have an NXT pay-per-view prediction league, we have a WWE pay-per-view prediction league, and we have a bonus prediction league as well. The NXT is for the NXT pay-per-views. We predict the matches. Whoever gets them right gets the point for that pay-per-view. Same with WWE pay-per-views, and bonus points is for any little bonus games we have on the side, like tournaments or the year-end predictions. Currently, I'm winning 3-2 in NXT pay-per-view points. You're winning 7-2 on WWE pay-per-view points, but the comeback has begun, James.
Yeah,
for
that.
Back. And bonus points, you are winning 23-21. Yeah.
Be quite interesting, but we haven't had an opening promo. We've just been welcomed to Toronto, and it's ominous music playing in the dark. The set was dark, and now it's just had a light thrust to it. And, oh no, we're going to get a live performance, aren't we?
Oh, fucking Slipknot.
I think Slipknot are there, yeah. And we're getting a kind of video in the background of what to expect. I thought it was going to be something exciting, but I might be wrong.
It's fucking Slipknot.
Oh, we hear the music playing, but we can't see anybody. It's a bit of a weird opening, really. So we spoke about it in the live show, Dan, but you are excited for tonight, aren't you?
I'm excited, yeah. There's the majority of the matches do look good, do look like they will deliver for us tonight. A couple of them I've not got high hopes for, but you never know. They might be the ones that surprise us the most.
Yeah, and we see the whole video package of every single match. Of course, it might be the Undisputed Era night tonight with every single one of them in action here. So it's going to be very interesting as we start Takeover Toronto. What's the first match going to be, Dan? What do you reckon?
Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai.
But SummerSlam weekend starts right now, even though it's going to be the last podcast we release. And of course we've got Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Beth Phoenix on commentary. I think I'm going to say it now. I think I got really wrong with my predictions. But I'm going to say it right at the start, and if I'm wrong, then I can't say that do you know what I mean? Like, if I end up getting a perfect score, even though I don't think it's going to happen, you know, I'm going to say, Dan, how are you confidence-wise?
I'm quite confident.
Yeah?
And our first match, it looks like it's the Street Profits. It's the Undisputed Era.
Well,
so this could be the start of things to come for this pay-per-view.
Oh, God, we're getting new tag team champions, aren't we, in the opening match? Well, who knows? I mean, seeing the build-up, there's not really been much. Street Profits haven't had a title defence yet. Sorry, they might have had one against Birch and Lorcan, but they're here to look at the put a performance on at Takeover, which is something I feel they have been lacking recently. As the Undisputed Era, there's no doubt they're a great tag team, but I think this is going to be an interesting way to start off if it's a popular, but I think they need to put in a performance. Dan, prediction-wise, who have you gone for in this match?
Well, James, I have gone for Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, not to win the tag team titles on this occasion. I've gone for the Street Profits.
You gone straight. I too have gone Street Profits in this one. I thought, why have you gone Street Profits?
You can see I'm nuts. I don't know. I just don't think it's time for the Street Profits to give up them titles yet. They seem very popular with the fans. They've got a huge fan base. I don't think it's time for them to lose just yet.
No, I don't. I don't think it's right. But like you said, if the title changed hand right now, then you got a feeling that it's going to be the Undisputed Era's night. Of course, on the two huge matches. But you can see the fans definitely happy to see the Street Profits, and they seem happy to be there. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
Well, they certainly are two very entertaining.
So what do the Street Profits have to do if they want to walk out as tag team champions, do you reckon?
I think they need to target Bobby Fish and just kind of keep hold of him, beat him down, because in my opinion, O'Reilly is the strongest member.
Yeah, I think so. And you can see the reception. You can hear it, what they're getting. Fish and O'Reilly. But they all seem to be carrying some sort of injury as well, which is quite interesting. We'll keep an eye on to see if the Street Profits take advantage of that here tonight. We know O'Reilly's definitely not 100%, is he,
Absolutely not, no.
Not after what happened.
I don't think he's 100% in his head either.
But you're a huge fan of Kyle O'Reilly?
I am, yes. I find him, as I said earlier, he's a very entertaining character. I think, his facials, he's fully committed to his role. His facials, even his style of fighting as well, it's slightly different to everyone else's. I think he has got a very good factor about him.
Well, tag team titles to start us off, and the titles have changed hands quite a few times even this year, more often than not. I mean, we think about the War Raiders, Viking Experience, have been champions in that time, and the Undisputed Era involved. And we're going to start off with Kyle O'Reilly in there, with Dawkins, and the fans shouting Undisputed, but a few Street Profits fans as well. Street Profits decked out in purple, Undisputed Era calls black and yellow. Will it be gold tonight? This is what we want to see. We want to see a serious side of Street Profits, and then we see the silly side as well. Uh-oh.
Well, O'Reilly with a slap just antagonising Dawkins there, and you don't want to piss off the big man.
Big man. Kyle O'Reilly now just trying to grab a hold. Goes for the kick, but gets caught. Managed to worm his way up, but that's a nice takedown. Now Dawkins shows that he can go, trying to ride O'Reilly, and picks him up as in complete control. O'Reilly, he's a bit in trouble. He's playing around like a fish.
Like Bobby. So from O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, do you see either of these two guys being able to go as a single star?
I think I definitely think with O'Reilly there. I definitely see, obviously maybe not as a world champion, but maybe Intercontinental down the line if they bring the kind of history in with Adam Cole. I think that'd be quite good to see. I think O'Reilly as a face might be quite funny because he is quite weird in his own way, isn't he? And he doesn't shy away from that.
No, not at all.
It's nice to see like a heel slightly different, as it's all Street Profits and Fish is in there.
And he's like a fish out of water.
And that was a tag to Montez Ford and a beautiful drop kick. The highest vertical leap in the entire WWE, you can see there.
Snapmare takedown, and he's just taunting Bobby Fish as a blind tag from Dawkins brings him in.
Quick tags, he's stirring the pot.
Dropping all his weight onto the arm of Bobby Fish. I think the Street Profits have kind of got a bit of an old school style wrestling about them. Like the jumping off the second rope with the double axe handle smashed to the arms, and just the things that they do, the drop kicks.
They keep it basic, but what they do well. As Fish now with the kicks to the knee, Undisputed Era just cut you down after a while.
As he tags in Kyle O'Reilly, and both of them go to work on the outside.
But Ford there using his quickness trying to get away.
But O'Reilly just slugs him from behind.
Big knees and now the strikes from O'Reilly.
Punches to the midsection.
And this is the thing about the Street Profits, they are inexperienced when it comes to this situation. The Undisputed Era have been in many tag team title matches, especially at TakeOver. They know what it's all about.
Yeah, but again, in the Street Profits' defence, Undisputed Era have lost more tag team title opportunities as well.
And that is true. And you can see Ford and O'Reilly a little bit of trading moves, and all of a sudden Ford gets the advantage.
Especially as far as Bobby Fish goes, I don't think he's won the tag team titles.
But it's Street Profits there. A shout out to the world's greatest tag team, taking out O'Reilly and then double flapjack.
But then Dawkins gets hung up on the top rope by O'Reilly.
But that doesn't stop Ford. It goes after the Undisputed Era.
Looking for that punt off the edge of the apron, but O'Reilly ducks it and Fish takes him out. O'Reilly turns his attentions to Dawkins, but Dawkins gets the first shot in.
O'Reilly managed to hold onto the rope and get out of harm's way for now.
Tags in Bobby Fish as he gets a huge running uppercut from Dawkins.
Up for what?
But Dawkins wise to it, hangs Fish up on the top rope, spinning splash to O'Reilly, but Fish takes him with a spinning elbow out the corner.
There's one thing they've done, whether it be with Bobby Fish or Roderick Strong involved, it seems to be always there to help each other out at the right moment. And always when it's a bit of chaos, he always seems to come out on top.
And a quick tags from the Undisputed Era. Charging in on Dawkins, taking out the big man from the team. Punches, kicks, Mai Tai knees. Lovely spinning heel trip.
Riley goes to the cover, but Dawkins easily gets out at 2. It's all about just expending the energy. You can see him working on the midsection as well, making it harder for the man to breathe.
Absolutely, and O'Reilly is in his hometown tonight.
And that would be an advantage as well, no doubt about that, as he's cut off the ring perfectly. And as O'Reilly holds in, Fish just comes over the top rope, takes out Dawkins, but again, managing to kick out. And a nice Samoan drop there by Bobby Fish. And he just grabs hold of him, tags in O'Reilly. And it's great tag team wrestling, there's no doubt about it. But Ford is fresh. And then the palm strikes, no one does it quite like O'Reilly.
Well, he certainly has his unique style of offense. Taunting there for Montez Ford.
And Dawkins struggling to get to his feet, trying to get out of this. And he's moving back to the corner, but O'Reilly managing to block him.
But Dawkins fighting out as best he can, going blow for blow in the middle of the ring. As O'Reilly tags in Bobby Fish. But Fish up there to try and cut off the tag. Backdrop though, tag into Ford.
Now here comes Montez, and he's on fire, baby, taking out Bobby Fish. Cut the clotheslines, Irish whip reverse though.
Oh, as he jumps over Fish and hits him with a huge flying clothesline. Turns his attentions to the incoming O'Reilly. That gives Fish enough time to try and get a backdrop, but Ford lands on his feet and returns the favour and nips to his feet. Standing moonsault, 1, 2, no. Kick out for Fish.
But beautiful there by Montez Ford. And now can he try and put Bobby Fish away?
He's not going for the people's elbow, is he?
Wait a minute. He is the most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
Oh, O'Reilly blocked it. Fish comes charging towards him, but he gets deposited over the top rope. Takes out his partner.
Oh my God, and for a huge kick to O'Reilly, taking him out when he was on the apron.
Hits the rock bottom instead. 1, 2. Bobby Fish managing to get up at 2. Shout out to The Rock there in 2 instances.
On a Rocky chant. But O'Reilly up, taking Dawkins off the apron. Ford's trying to fight 2 men right now. And that was Fish with a chop block. Won't going to jump around anytime soon. Now a double team, O'Reilly in.
Very
Oh!
lovely DDT into a German. To the cover. 1, 2, no. Ford managing to kick out.
Well, Ford showing the heart of a champion there. Sprang off. Huge impact. Now O'Reilly's got Ford. Top turnbuckle. Trying to work the leg, but Montez fighting it off.
Bobby Fish getting his licks in.
I don't think he is a legal man, unless he got the blind tag.
Bobby Fish looking for a superplex. Ford holding on the best he can, trying to fight him off. Ford with a thunderous slap.
And now Ford on top of O'Reilly grabbing him.
He gets kicked off, but it gives Bobby Fish enough time to recover, who kicks the legs out from underneath him.
O'Reilly gets the tag in. Fish has got Ford on top, and a super exploder off the top.
Oh, and a knee to the back of the knee. Heel hook locked in.
Well, Dawkins is up. Ford in serious trouble. And is he going to tap out here, O'Reilly?
Ford trying as hard as he can to get to the bottom rope. Will he make it before he taps?
Oh, and Fish in. Elbow to Ford. Takes him in the middle of the ring. The Achilles lock is hooked in good. And Fish now in, but oh my word.
Well, Dawkins slams Fish onto O'Reilly to break the hold.
And now all 4 men down. You should see Charlton Ford got a faraway look in his eyes.
And Montez desperate for a tag to his partner.
O'Reilly grabs hold. And Ford now looking furious.
Gets the tag. Dawkins just throws O'Reilly into Fish. Hits him with a spinning slam. Follows it up with a bulldog.
But
O'Reilly stops the momentum.
Yeah, to his credit, back up.
But he gets knocked back down.
He bounced off the second right, straight into an exploder. Now Dawkins firing up. Oh!
A knee to the face. Montez Ford gets the tag in.
We went to the guillotine, but Ford going to the top.
Blockbuster. 1, 2. No, Bobby Fish to break it up.
Again, they always seem to be there at the right time. Now the crowd really into it, but there'll be no surprise. Here in Canada, they got respect. And the 4 men get to their feet now. And which way will this go?
Undisputed Era and the Profits just going toe to toe.
Well, the yay and nay punches hit exactly the same time. And now here we go, we got Slugfest. It's your standard slobber knocker as it was, and each man now trading forearms.
Oh, well, just everyone hitting anything that moves.
Ford hit the spinning heel kick on Fish, and then O'Reilly with a knee taking out Dawkins. And now Fish getting back up on the apron, O'Reilly with Ford.
Montez Ford trying to fight back, but a spinning forearm shot. Irish whip reverse knocks Bobby Fish off the apron. Super kick knocks O'Reilly out the ring. Ford's going flying.
Oh! And a Halo, was it Halo? What was it called? I don't know. And a tope over the top, taking both Undisputed Era out, thrown back in, spears!
Spear to O'Reilly, spear to Fish. Frog splash off the top.
1, 2, 3. And the Street Profits win. A great match. It is not going to be the Undisputed Era's night, but what a great match it was. Again, kicking off the tag team. The 2 teams, what they did really, really well. And even though we might have seen a couple of spots before from other matches, no taking away from this one. Dan?
Absolutely not. No, it was a brilliant back and forth match. One that, during the match it could have gone either way. And, it weren't until the finish that you're like, yeah, Street Profits are going to win this one.
And that is a good thing for both of us because we went Street Profits, so it's a point each as we look at the second match. But we just got to enjoy the highlights of that one. The Undisputed Era, again, so entertaining in this match. And it just great athleticism from Ford as well. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero. And we've seen a rock bottom in this match as well, there's no doubt about it. I thought you go, Roger? And the Street Profits going through the people as they celebrate the still champions.
The Street Profits with a very good defence of their titles.
Yeah. And exactly what we wanted. We spoke about it, and we said Street Profits needed to perform well, have a great takeover moment. That's what we're seeing. And against the Undisputed Era, and the story continues as well. And backstage, we see Johnny Gargano getting ready for tonight. And he's looking at a ladder, and he's smirking, Dan.
No, James, he hasn't got a cigarette in his gob. He's got a smile on his face. And just hold the front page. Ricochet is here in the crowd. He's going to be signing for NXT sometime soon.
And what a great addition it would be to the NXT roster. But up next, it's going to get a lot more serious because it's going to be Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. And this goes back to being good friends and better enemies.
I am next NXT Women's Champion になりますので、日本の皆さんもぜひ応援してください。
Io Shirai takes some time to reflect and focus with someone she's become very friendly with, Candice LeRae.
Don't worry about the other two, okay? I'm here for you, okay?
Thank you very much.
Oh, you got this. Just focus on Shayna. You got this.
Yes.
You got this.
Yes.
Oh, trouble for Baszler! Oh, wait a minute! Here comes the horsewomen! Oh, here's Candice LeRae! Io Shirai is not alone! Shirai cheering on Candice LeRae! She should focus on Baszler!
That's a tap! That's a tap!
And still, NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler!
Shirai devastated.
The hype was that Io Shirai had the skill set to be the one to dethrone Shayna Baszler. Oh my God! Io Shirai has snapped!
Candice LeRae isn't sure about this.
Shirai desperate to claim the NXT Women's title. It's all about the NXT Women's title, and it is chaos in this steel cage match. Oh, here's Candice LeRae.
And she's evening the odds.
LeRae trying to give Shirai the opportunity. Mamma mia! Now Shirai. Oh my God! Shirai's gonna do it. Oh my God! Well, the third time wasn't the charm. Io Shirai falling short yet again. What the hell? I understand losing it on the horsewomen who have cost her the NXT Women's title. Candice LeRae came to her rescue. Oh, for the love of God! No!
I don't need any friends. I don't care.
The shocking change in the attitude of Io Shirai.
I don't need any of you. 白井よ、一人でのし上がっていく。誰も白井よの隣に立つに値する人間はいない。
So, Dan, what have you thought of the build-up to this match?
I think it's been interesting. You know, it is a good story told between these two women. You know, Io Shirai was out of frustration to start with, or is it just Io thinking, I know what I need to do to be able to take Baszler and capture the NXT Women's Championship and you know, to that level?
Well, Shirai thinks in her head, Candice LeRae held her down. I think, in fact, that Io Shirai has been too dependent. When you think about Kairi Sane and with Candice taking her eye off the ball, and maybe it's not Candice's fault, but I think Io had to do something about that. You know, she came up too short, and that's what I like seeing the new side. As for Candice, will she be used more than cannon fodder?
I don't know, because as you mentioned earlier, you know, the way that it could end in the beneficial way for both women is for Candice LeRae to win by Io Shirai's DQ.
Yeah, and then they get the feud to continue with that, you know, because makes sense. But then again, will it just be a case of Io running through Candice and then looking for, you know, whatever's next? There's no doubt Io was unlucky, you know, for her to fall forward like that. I've never seen that before.
It's much as if you see Candice LeRae trying to console a distraught Io Shirai after losing in a cage to Shayna Baszler, only for Shirai to hit her, and you can see the doubt in her mind. She goes to leave the cage, and then she's like, no, actually, chair into it, and I'm going to beat the fuck out of her with a chair.
Well, I think the thing is, you know, look at keys to victory. I think for Candice to win, she has to survive, because Io is a completely different beast than what she has been. We've seen it with the kind of dark side of her, and it's going to be in full force. You know, it's changing a complete look. Going, you know, a lot dark, coming out black now, leather. She doesn't give a shit anymore, and it's good to see Io doesn't care, and we hope to see the right her here tonight.
Well, you hope to see the right her. EA. Oh.
Well, she says there's no human being who can stand with her, and she's coming out here, and she turned the crowd. Not many people can turn the crowd straight away, and they do not like her now. But prediction-wise, Dan, as Io comes out, I have gone for in this match Io Shirai.
I have gone for Io Shirai to get disqualified and give Candice LeRae the victory.
So you got what we thought. I mean, it's fair enough, but I mean, she's acting crazy. She comes out now, so but I expect her just to win and then beat her up afterwards and then be all right. It's fine. And her new look. Do you like her new look?
I think it's good. Yeah, you know, it kind of suits her darker persona. She's it's like she's embraced the dark side.
Yeah, I mean, if you missed any of the build-up, then go and listen to our live show. Listen to that before you come to Takeover. We spoke about all these matches extensively on there as we're getting Candice LeRae going to come out.
And she's in a lot of colour.
Well, she looks a bit like Candy Floss, ready for action. But she's not happy now as she looks at EO. She's got her own personal problems here, but of course her husband will be in the main event. And Candice not hanging around. I think the fight's going to be on.
She looks for a double leg takedown and just starts punching away at Io Shirai.
Oh, come on, referee. Disqualify Candice. Jess Carr's got to try and control this. Both women chomping at the bit.
Oh, but Io is escaping out of the ring before Candice can get her boots to her. But she comes in with a baseball side.
And LeRae throws her back in, but Io with a forearm. Oh, my God. Went for the sunset flip, but Candice held on. And a slap to the face of Io.
Oh, but Shirai's sweeping the legs of LeRae. Bouncing her head first off the ring apron.
And this match has started fast, and Io now... Oh, my God!
Suplexing LeRae over the announce table.
And Io's got an evil look on her face. And sick destruction there. Io's not moving, limp. And this might be it already. And the referee counting Io looks happy, and Candice struggling to get to her feet. Just go up to 7, and Candice has not moved yet. 8, 9... Here we go.
Oh, well, back just in time, but only for Io to drop the elbow on her.
Now Io with a huge shots left and rights to Candice. And this is a sadistic side from Io that we haven't seen. Candice though showing her toughness.
Flapjack there. Io straight on the offense with a running kick to the side of LeRae's head. And a cocky pin.
Well, I don't think she thinks she's going to get this job done like that. And she's just wearing down Candice now. And Io Shirai has been vicious in it. I mean, Candice started quickly, but Io just cut her off. And ever since the suplex on the announce table, it's over. But Candice getting out of submission now, pushing Io up to the turnbuckle. Snapmare takedown now. Candice flying round. Nice head scissors takedown, but that was brilliant by Io. Lands on her feet and then hits a drop kick. And that's what Shirai can do there. Athleticism to boot, and now shot to the back. And now she's got the camel clutch and just working Candice. And now picks her up.
Oh, bounces her back first upside down and just drops LeRae.
1, 2, no.
Only a 2 count for Shirai. Double underhook for Shirai, but LeRae drops to one knee, so Io can't pick her up.
Trying to drive her down, but Candice managing to get out of it now.
Come on, gal, you can do this.
Oh, she might be banged up, but she's shown her toughness.
She throws Io to the outside. He gets caught with a huge forearm and then hung up on the second rope by Shirai.
Now Io coming off the top. Went for the drop kick, but Candice sideswept her. And again, we've seen it with Io before, you know, the high-risk stuff. That's why it's called high-risk for when it's not successful. And Candice all sorts of trouble trying to fight now with the forearms. And Candice now fighting back, left and right.
Working away at the midsection.
Showing what she can do, comes running in.
Huge back elbow. Brainbuster suplex. 2. No. Io managing to kick out.
Well, she's in this match, but Candice has come back strong now. And this is a lot more of a fight than I even thought it was going to be. Oh, sorry, even more wrestling match than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a complete fight. But Candice showing her toughness. Io pushed her away.
Candice got the octopus locked in though. Can she make Io tap out?
Oh my God, and now Candice with a knee stopping Io as well.
And Shirai just literally falling onto the bottom rope to break the submission.
You got to think the damage is done, and now Candice comes back in.
Oh, but she gets come into a drop toe hold. Hang up over the second rope.
619. Oh!
But Candice catches it.
Oh!
Neck breaker through the second rope.
Oh, shit. And LeRae had a former friend scouted, goes for the cover. No! Io kicking out. And Candice is is in control at the moment. Managing to power Io up on that top turnbuckle. Or top rope.
Palm strikes Kerry's position.
Oh, my God.
But Io Shirai drop kicking LeRae off the top. Just sending her crashing to the outside of the ring apron.
Credit to her, she held on.
Follows it up with a 619 to the back of LeRae's head.
And the neck suffering whiplash there. Somehow though, Candice on the apron. We'll see her going to try now. Suplex again, no.
LeRae jumps over the top rope, shoulder to the midsection, sends Shirai to the mats.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, a suicide dive through the second rope, turns it into a DDT.
And now
throws Shirai back into the ring.
And now Io's in trouble.
Double foot stomp to the back.
Oh no.
1, 2. Oh.
And Io managing to kick out.
Oh.
My God, what a beautiful move that was by Candice LeRae then. And now both women down. And I think the fans who've maybe not seen a lot of Io, a lot of Candice, gained a lot of respect here tonight. And Candice now with a net breaker looking to put Io away.
They are reversing it by holding on to the hair of Candice. Turns it into the crossface.
And now the crossface, Candice in trouble. But I think what we've seen, she won't submit just yet. Managing to turn it round into a pin.
Oh, but Shirai kicking out. She follows it up with a simple boot to the face of Candice.
And LeRae responds with a forearm, building momentum.
But Shirai responds in kind.
Candice went for the suplex. German folded Candice inside out.
Oh, but LeRae responds with one of her own.
And now Candice is going to try and springboard up and over.
Gets caught by Shirai.
Oh my God, right in the back of the neck. German suplex.
But LeRae managing to get up at 2.
2. Big 2. Oh, both women down, but the fans definitely behind Candice LeRae in this one. Even less though Io chance. Will she finish it now? Shai comes running in.
Running knees.
And now stepping over, she's going to go up for the moonsault and finish this.
LeRae back up to her feet.
Oh my God. Candice went for the German, but Io landed on her feet.
Said no, not today. But LeRae sidestepping the oncoming Shirai. Goes up to the second. Gets dragged off. Back of her head hits the top turnbuckle.
And now Shai going to try. No! Oh my God!
1, 2. Oh!
Reverse Hurricane Runner by LeRae. Couldn't get the job done. But I don't think Candice is finished just yet.
Sets Shirai up on the top turnbuckle. Swinging neck breaker from the second rope. 1, 2. No.
Oh.
Again, Shirai managing to kick out.
Well, that's last second then. And Io's not only fighting Candice LeRae, she's fighting everything she's made the change for. It would be for nothing if she came up short in this match. But what a beautiful move by Candice LeRae. She's really impressed me in this one.
Absolutely, yeah. We've not had a chance to see too much of LeRae and what she can offer, but definitely, yeah.
When you talk about a breakout performance, you know, LeRae stamping it, win or lose here. This is what I'm going to be doing in the division. And that reverse Hurricane Runner, again, absolutely fantastic.
Looks devastating.
And now Candice going to go up.
Shirai's recovered, hits a huge palm strike.
And oh my God, this is dangerous now. Both women in a precarious position. Io's got Candice.
Spanish fly.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
No.
Somehow Candice managed to kick out. And maybe Io can't beat Candice. Maybe she can't get the job done. Candice so tough.
Well, she's certainly got her husband's grit and determination, that's for sure.
And the fans shouting, Mamma Mia. It's been a great match. Io now just slapping Candice.
But LeRae fighting back, rolls her up. 1, 2. Oh.
No. Io somehow gets shown up at 2.
2.
Candice now with another backslide, but Io
turns it around.
And she's got in a double underhook now.
Backbreaker.
And Io now going to go up. And is she going to try and hit the moonsault this time round? Hits it.
Mark.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh my God. How the hell does Candice LeRae manage to kick out? Oh, she's beating Io now, isn't she? My God. Hit with the best move. Couldn't get the job done. It's going to send her over the edge. Oh my
girl.
And Io now just following her around. And he's got rid of crucifix.
Koji clutch.
And now she's got the arm. And Shai's got her in. And LeRae is fading. And this new devastating submission is going to get the job done. Candice LeRae wins. Io Shai wins. Let go of the submission. That's it. Io Shai wins by submission. I mean, do you know what I really like to watch? A heel, right? Get this. In NXT, woman who's dominant, who's got a submission as a finisher. How about that? Game changer, innit?
Yeah.
So, Dan, what do you think of the match?
I thought the match was bloody good. Candice LeRae performed exceptionally well. Yeah, you know, it was obvious that Io Shirai was going to get the moral victory out of this, but it was just kind of the way that she was going to get it done. Was she just actually going to beat the fuck out of Candice LeRae, i.e. with a steel chair, kendo stick or whatever, which is kind of my route of thought, or was she going to beat her but make her pass out as opposed to Candice LeRae tapping out to her?
I mean, it showed that Io couldn't pin Candice LeRae there, and I think Candice LeRae has taken a huge step up now in showing what she can do in NXT, and for me, this is where the title should be at the moment, not with Baszler and Yim. I don't know about you, but I think now it's like they can build from Candice LeRae, get redemption, much like a la Johnny Gargano.
Hello, Johnny Gargano.
A la Johnny Gargano.
But again, you know, no disrespect to Io Shirai, I thought Candice LeRae was a better performer in it.
I think both women pulled it out. I think Candice was more surprising because I don't think we've seen enough of that there. But I think Io, this new character as well, I think it's definitely working for her as we see what they do with her in NXT moving on. And the scores after that means, yes, I've gone 2-1 up. But Dan, do not worry, because I've gone some crazy ones coming up anyway. So
oh, it's funny how you never forget to mention the score when you're winning.
Am I winning? Oh, thanks for mentioning that. Well, Broman's just come down to interrupt. I mean, it wouldn't be a takeover without Matt Riddle, would it now, you know? So he's coming out and he's saying, Killian Dane, why don't you come on out here, you big Irish bastard. And Riddle's not backing down from Killian Dane. He watches back as well. He doesn't know where Dane's going to be coming from. And here comes Big Dane over the top. And they're both men brawling. And the fight's on now. And we weren't expecting this at TakeOver.
Absolutely not.
Riddle now with the huge shots, but Dane blocking it.
Fighting back, going to the ribs.
And Dane now with a huge pump kick there, taking Riddle out. And now the referees, trainers, EMTs, referees down. Trying to fight off these men, but Dane's a big man. And he stood on the foot of Riddle. And how'd you like them apples, Matt?
Well, Riddle comes charging back with a running forearm.
And these two men can't be separated at the moment. And now Dane attacking the eyes of Riddle.
Gouging the eyes out.
Oh, but Riddle catching him.
Ripcord knee. Follows it up with a knee to the side of the head.
And it's the first time Dane's been downed. And Riddle now going on the attack. The pound and ground are now getting pulled off Riddle. More security now. As Dane's getting back to his feet.
Riddle's fighting off the reinforcements though.
Oh my god, and a knee, and a kick, and then a GTS. Oh.
But Dane with a running cross body takes Riddle down. He's got a ground and pound of his own.
And a fight. And now Dane's fighting the security. And it's Riddle on the back of Dane. Just trying to send him to sleep. Dane into the side of the stage trying to stop it.
Finally gets Riddle to break his hold. But Riddle jumps straight back on.
And now Dane with a security man as well. Takes him off the stage.
Shit.
Through the tables. Oh my god. Well, Dane just killed two men there, Dan. What do you reckon?
Bloody brilliant.
Oh my god. Absolutely shocking. Got a crazed look on his face. And he's just figuratively, literally just squashed Matt Riddle and a poor random security guard. That was unbelievable stuff. And I love Dane. Dane coming in and doing that to Riddle's fucking brilliant.
He's like an absolute monster, and that's what this roster hasn't really got. Just a straight out monster.
And that is what Dane definitely is. And we've seen a new WWE 2K20 trailer. Dan, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's different, isn't it?
Definitely is. Lynch, but definitely going to be on the cover alongside Roman Reigns, first time ever. Of course, Lynch tomorrow, at SummerSlam will be busy. Well, that was fun, but now we're going to get that. Well, we're going to see it again. Brilliant. But so we're going to get to more serious business, but there's nothing I want to see more than Matt Riddle driven off a stage with a random security guard. 5 or 6 years' time, I look at these guys and go, oh my god, look, he was the security guard and Matt Riddle.
That guy that was taken out by Killian Dane and Matt Riddle is now NXT champion.
Oh my god, Dane just absolutely slaughtered both men. And if they want to make it look like a monster, then Dane's just done that. My god, well, current Evolve champion Austin Theory is in the building, and will that mean that we might see a showdown soon between Evolve and NXT?
Oh, that. Austin's a twat.
But up next, it's the North America Championship triple threat. It's Roderick Strong, Velveteen Dream, and Pete Dunne. Which way will this go?
Shock the system. undisputed era is calling themselves the omnipotent force here in NXT.
And Roderick Strong with designs on the North American title.
Roderick Strong is one hell of a man.
They don't call him the Messiah, the backbreaker for nothing.
But no matter who he is or what he can do, if he gets the experience that he is asking for.
This is the most confident and capable I've ever seen Roderick Strong.
Strong will know that he is not big enough to ride this ride.
Velveteen Dream. Hit it.
The Velveteen Dream, NXT's provocative prodigy.
I don't think you deserve to be the North American champion.
From sea to shining sea.
Check him out, Velveteen Dream. This man is a symbol of hope. He's a symbol of freedom.
Purple Rainmaker.
Velveteen Dream is still the North American champion.
You know I am the real deal, and I can take your title like that.
No way! Pete Dunne is back at Full Sail Live!
Roderick Strong and Velveteen Dream. I'm the longest reigning champion in NXT history.
The Bruiserweight United Kingdom champion. Nearly 2 years.
It's that title history that made William Regal believe Pete Dunne should be in with a title opportunity for the North American title.
So at Takeover Toronto, I'm going to win that North American Championship.
Wait a second!
Oh! And then I'll break my own record.
Triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship.
The Dream represents North America.
I'm the guy that put NXT UK on the map.
And the last time the Dream checked, he stands here NXT North American champion.
Oh my!
Takeover Toronto.
I gave the United Kingdom Championship prestige.
The result is undisputed.
I'm going to do the same for the North American Championship.
You know who might have regrets? Men that call the Dream's name without reason. Dream over.
So we talk about this match and the build up to it, and like I said, it's going to look like I said on the live show, Roderick Strong, who, you know, has been a consistent member of the NXT roster these past couple of years, was going to feud with the Velveteen Dream for North American title to kind of make sense of the fact that they're all going for gold. And then the grenade that Pete Dunne was thrown in there and completely turned it on its head. Dunne changes this complex, I think, completely, Dan. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely, yeah. I think he turns what could be a great match into an awesome match.
Well, Dunne is just such a great worker, and everything he does is entertaining, and to be met with a dream. But Roderick Strong, to his credit, has always had great takeovers, and he's always performed well, so you can always expect something special in this match.
And as for the Velveteen Dream, he's very charismatic. You know, he's certainly out there with his persona, which I think is very enjoyable, and you know, you can't really take your eyes off him.
Without doubt, and it's a classic kind of character, you know. We think about all the characters that are created in NXT. He might be the greatest because he's in character all the time, and that's what the Dream is all about. And this North American title run, I think, has been quite enjoyable. You know, him as champion, I think he carries himself very well, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah, he is a very good champion.
Speaking of great champions, like Pete Dunne, longest reigning champion WWE, and he'll have his eyes on the gold. But Dream's got the advantage because he's got his third eye.
Well, he certainly ruled UK with the championship. Will he rule North America with the title as well?
You're flagged now.
And the Mounties theme.
Oh, wow. Well, we always love the Mountie. And we're getting all these Mounties.
The Mountie.
All the Mounties out on the stage. Hang on a minute now. Now they've taken their Mountie gear off and start clapping.
And it's the Toronto Raptors 2019 NBA champions.
Wow. They're good dancers, aren't they? I didn't know they allowed women on the team. Well, this is a nice surprise, isn't it, Dan?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I want to watch NXT Takeover to watch some cheerleaders dance.
Yeah. And there's the Velveteen Dream as they all bow down to him, dressed as a Mountie. And you talk about an entrance any better than the Dreams. And the Dream coming out here ready for action. And the Dream coming out here draped in the Canadian flag's colours. As he said, he's Canadian representative here today. As we get Shock the System for the second time tonight. And Roderick Strong looking to take gold, first singles gold in NXT. But he has faced Bobby Roode for the NXT title. And he came up short, but he looks confident here tonight. You can't say confidence is something that Roderick Strong hasn't got. No, it took Strong long enough to get ready for his entrance there. And we are at just one man, the man who held the UK title for 700 days. And here comes Pete Dunne. So it's a match we're both really looking forward to. It's Pete Dunne's coming out here. But Dan, what I'm really looking forward to knowing is who have you gone for in this match?
To go.
It is you to go.
Well, James, I have gone and new NXT North American champion.
Yeah.
Pete Strong.
You've gone Strong. Fucking hell. Well, Dan, I have gone for, in this match, a new NXT North American champion, Pete Dunne. So you got your chance. I just can't knock back Dunne. I think a victory for him tonight is really going to help, and it solidify him as just like the next big star of NXT. Dan, why have you gone Strong?
Well, I think Dunne's going to have a good showing in this match, and I think he's going to hit the bitter end on Velveteen Dream. But I think Roderick Strong's going to sneak in, push Dunne out of the way, and get the pinfall.
Well, now all three men the bells rang, and Dream and Dunne facing each other off. And Strong saying, pay attention to him, forget about the other two. And Dream with a finger on the lips. Strong takes Dream out and now going after Dunne.
Both men laying into each other in the middle of the ring. Dunne's changed his colours up a bit. He's gone the deep red to more of a green.
Well, black and green shouldn't be seen, but tonight he's hoping for good luck, and it's a nice exchange from Strong and Dunne. And now Dunne bending back the arm of Strong.
Oh, looking to step on the elbow, but Roderick getting eliminated from the Royal Rumble with Velveteen Dream, who packs up into Pete Dunne.
Oh my God, now Dream means business.
Roderick Strong crawling in the ring, dragging Pete out by his ankle, sending him back first into the ring apron. Now turning his attention to Velveteen Dream.
Now Dream with the right hands. Strong trying to block, pushing him off. Big back elbow. Dream now, double axe smash.
Looking for the sharpshooter. Did you know that the sharpshooter's 20% more effective if it's done in Canada?
I really did not know that.
True fact.
Oh, done on the apron.
Now, Roderick Strong just going from pillar to post between between Pete Dunne and the Dream, and now these two guys working together to take Roderick Strong out of it.
Well, what a weird and wonderful tag team that would be if Dunne and Dream ever teamed up.
Well, I'm done dreaming.
Well, Dream now holding the arm of Strong.
As Pete Dunne drops the foot onto the elbow of Roderick Strong. Now they both work together to eliminate him for the Royal Rumble. As Dream gyrates his hips.
And he's trying to team up, maybe trying to be friendly with Dunne. Dunne's not having any of that, though. But nice exchange now by two men who are beloved for completely different reasons.
Absolutely, yeah. And two great characters, but two very, very different people.
Now Dream picking Dunne up, but Dunne managed to turn it round. Bitter end.
No, Velveteen Dream escaping it and crawling backwards. But posts him.
And now Dunne's going to go after Strong, but got caught by Dream.
Oh. And then picking up Dream back first off the ring apron. Dunne back first off barricade.
Oh.
And now just Uranagi planting Dunne onto the back of Dream.
And Strong means business here tonight.
Strong showing that he definitely deserves to be in this match.
Well, Strong goes for the cover, only gets a 2.
2.
And it's going to take a lot to beat Dunne. So what is Strong's keys to victory, Dan? What's he got to do? He's got to win for you.
I just think he's got to stay alive long enough to be able to snatch the victory, or rely on his other Undisputed Era members to assist him, as as it is a no disqualification style matchup. There's a few ways that Strong can get the victory here, I suppose.
That in one way he's looking right now for submission, but I can't remember Dunne ever submitting. Strong's just now holding him up. Dream's on the outside recovering at the moment. And a huge drop kick to Dunne, and he sends Velveteen Dream over the top rope. And now Strong backing Dunne up into the ropes.
Chops across the chest. Oh, both men going hell for leather at each other. Roderick Strong with a knee though to kind of slow things down. Backbreaker to Dunne into the cover. 2. No, but Pete with the kick out.
Oh.
A Dream off the top of a double axe handle smash. Taking down Roddy Strong.
And now Dream trying to build a bit of momentum with a kick and a clothesline.
Side Russian leg sweep rolls through into the cover, but only a 2 count.
2.
A backbreaker for Dream to Strong, giving Roddy a taste of his own medicine. Up top with the elbow drop.
Well, Dream definitely sees that anything you could do, I could do better, and he always seems to match opponents in that way. As maybe now it's time.
Got the sharpshooter locked in.
And Strong may tap right now.
He doesn't see Pete Dunne climbing up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, he delivers a double foot stomp to the back of the Dream.
And now Dunne's going to go flying the outside. But as he does, Dream stops him, catching the right hand.
And Roddy Strong comes flying through the ropes, takes out Velveteen Dream. And Pete Dunne with a moonsault, taking out both Dream and Strong.
Oh, now Dunne builds some momentum, brings Strong and Dream back in. Step onto Insecurity. Now German suplex on Dream.
Oh, and does one to Strong, makes him land on Velveteen. Cover on Dream, but a kick out.
An awesome move by Pete Dunne there. And now Dunne grabbing Dream and Strong.
Got a hand of each of theirs and just stomping away at the jaws and the necks. But the Strong Dream are fighting back.
And now beating down Pete Dunne. Unholy Alliance didn't last long. Both of them now trading, and Dunne's back to his feet.
And all three men are just wailing away at each other.
Well, neither man getting an advantage, now trading kicks. Oh my God.
Step up Insecurity from Strong to Dream and one from Dunne to Strong.
Now Dunne stomps down on both men's hands.
Dream, but he ducked and he caught Roddy instead. Dream Valley driver to Dunne. Olympic slam to Dream.
And now he's going to try to pick Dunne up, but Dunne hits him.
Turns him inside out.
This is what a proper triple threat match is, with three men interacting with each other.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, but Pete Dunne with a huge forearm to Dream. And Dunne looks at the superplex Dream, but he's holding on.
Dream trying to fight out. Huge right hand across the head of Dunne.
But Dunne's got the fingers of Dream, but Strong manages to stop both men. And now all three men in precarious positions. Oh my God.
Strong slam to Dunne off the second rope, and Dunne with like an arm drag takedown to Velveteen Dream.
And now Strong trying to get up. Take out the Dream. Just locks him with forearms, send him to the outside. Dunne up though.
Got a triangle locked in on Strong, who powers Dunne up into...
Now Strong double underhook, but Dunne catches him.
Into the triangle. Not locked in fully. Strong drags him back to the turnbuckle. Referee can't force a break though.
Oh, no disqualification, but Dream's getting up. But he's on the other side of the ring. Oh!
Drops the elbow.
Coast to coast elbow. Unbelievable impact there. And he hit the target perfectly. And all three men are down. And I've no idea which way this is going to go. And now Strong with a knee to Dream.
One to Pete Dunne as well. Both men are worse for wear, trying to hold themselves up against the ring ropes.
Oh my God.
And just running along, bouncing elbows off the jaws of both of them.
Picks up Dream, just slams him down. Got Dunne.
Double underhook powerbomb.
And now he's got both men. And come on, he can't do this surely.
Don't call me Shirley. But he's turning them both round in a Scorpion Deathlock.
No, it's like Wolves Jericho.
Boston Crab.
Boston Crab / Wolves in. Dream, when he tap, well, Dunne. I think Dunne's out of it somehow. And Strong's in serious trouble. Dan, which way is this going to go?
Hopefully Strong. What way do you think it's going to go?
I have no idea. His Dream is in trouble but kicking away.
Pete Dunne with a joint manipulation to Strong. The Dream with a kick to the back of the head sends Strong into Dunne.
No, don't be stupid. Dream picking up Dunne and Strong.
Oh, but they both managed to get out. Dunne with a joint manipulation. And he pulls Dream into the path of Roderick Strong.
And now Dunne's got the hands of Strong and Dream. He's going to break both men's fingers.
Snaps them both back. Gets the referee to check. Bitter end to Strong.
But Dream's distracted the ref. And the Dream's stopping the count.
Well, he's stopping the ref.
Dunne had it won.
There goes your chance of winning it, I think. But then you've got a really pissed off Pete Dunne.
And now he's just working the arm of the Velveteen Dream. And Dunne's got hold of the legs. Now he's got the arm. And, oh my God, just stomped Dream
into the mat.
That might be it. Oh, Strong manages to dodge Dunne.
Huge elbow to the side of Pete Dunne's head.
And Dream's out of it. And now it's Strong's chance. No, he's got him. Bitter end. Reversed.
No, reversed. German suplex. Dunne lands on his knees. Hits a kick to the side of the head. Strong rolling through.
And the Boston Crab's in. Dunne is caught. Now makes the impact even worse, and Dream's throwing Strong to the outside. He's going to try and finish Dunn off himself.
Dream Valley Driver.
And Strong throws Dream over the top, and he's going to put Pete Dunne away. End of Heartache. We've got a new champion. Oh. Dream with the elbow. 1, 2. Velveteen Dream win. No.
And Pete Dunne eats the pin.
Oh my God.
Let's go a point off for you.
No, point off for me. No, don't be silly. My God there, Dan. What did you think of that? That match was absolutely unbelievable, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Again, all of them, they was just performing brilliantly, and it was really fluid motions, no waiting for spots, just bang, bang, bang. I'd love to see another 10 matches between these three.
Yeah, without a doubt, it was a thing of beauty. And the man we gave no chance to actually came out victory. And probably the best thing to happen when we both got on opposite sides. The Dream is still champ. Dunn eats the pin. And there will be more to go down the line for this. But I think a fantastic match. But it didn't go the way we thought. But then again, means the perfect score for me is not on. Which, you know, it's a bit of a shame. But still, let's not complain too much. After that, neither of us get a point. So it's still 2-1, but with still 2 matches to go. So the Dream walking out as North American champion. What a surprise. The fans go home happy. Canadian for the day. So up next is the women's title on the line. And it's Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim.
I grew up in SoCal near LA. It was a war zone right outside my house. I had to be standing on my own 2 feet since day one.
I be in it all night, I be in it all day. Tango ombre, eat verses like they entrees. Been an outcast, I ain't dissing, I'm an entree.
Wrestling was an escape. I was born to fight. This is just gonna be the beginning. Because of the fans, because of their support, they're the reasons why I'm here. And I'll be damned to let them down.
Every night, every day, soon I'm gonna get by.
My motivation to become NXT Women's Champion is to show these people that it's possible, even when everything is against you.
She's got a great story. Pulled herself up from the streets, came from nothing. It's gonna take a little more than a great story to impress me. When you're in the ring across from me, story always ends the same. Tap.
She is dangerous.
Ruthless.
Malicious.
Nap.
Disagreeable.
Calculating.
Merciless.
Snap.
The first ever 2-time NXT Women's Champion.
This division is more talented than it's ever been, and I'm the champion. I got hired on this company based on what I achieved. She got hired because a bunch of fans chanted her name. Has she earned a title shot? She hasn't even earned her job here.
Shayna's only been dominant because she had these 2 bitches behind her back. Has she ever won anything on her own?
I'm not just the champion. I'm the feared champion.
It's always been Shayna plus 2. That's why I took out her 2 lackeys.
She attacks them from behind and injures them? Mia Yim doesn't even deserve a title shot. She deserves a prison sentence.
What's it like to know that you ain't the baddest woman in NXT anymore?
At TakeOver Toronto, I will put her and her street trash fantasies to sleep.
At TakeOver Toronto, she's gonna be looking across the ring, no friends, no allies, and see someone that doesn't fear her.
She doesn't compare to me, and she surely hasn't achieved the things that I have.
The NXT Women's Championship is coming to the HBIC.
This is my championship. This is my division.
So we had a look at the promo. Dan, what are your thoughts on the build-up?
Well, you know, Mia Yim saying that she's kind of been brought up in hard times, and Baszler's just like, I really don't care. We see Mia Yim taking out Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, and then her as well. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird story, but, you know, even though they've been attacked, had their head closed indoors and slammed into lockers and, you know, been beaten the fuck out of, you know, that Duke and Shafir are going to be here in some capacity tonight to disrupt proceedings and spoil the match.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you that if you think this is the way it's going to go down, can the head baddie in charge actually pull out a member performance, much like Candice LeRae earlier, even if it is in defeat, you know? So we're going to try and look at the positives. With Baszler, what can she do in this match that shows to you that she wants to try something different? Or is it that she tries something different that makes you think, there we go?
Well, not have Duke and Shafir. I think that would probably be the best thing that she could do. Mia Yim's got some dancers out. They're probably the Toronto Raptors dancers, just wearing a different outfit.
Yeah. There's Matt Riddle, so he's come out with them as well. That's nice.
Yeah, bro.
But Mia Yim is here. Mia Yim's coming out here to impress here tonight. The biggest opportunity of her career. She's going to find it right here in Toronto. Can she upset the odds against Shayna Baszler?
Well, here's hoping.
So prediction-wise in this one, Dan, I have gone for, and I always go against Shayna Baszler, so you got to remember that. I have gone for in this match, Shayna Baszler.
I too have gone for boring Baszler.
Boring Baszler. I didn't want to, but once bitten, 28 times shy, and I think for me that time has now come to start going with Baszler until she eventually beats Asuka's record. And here she comes, the Queen of Spades, the submission magician, and I'm sure Io Shirai will be in this, as Baszler's coming out alone.
She normally does, but then she don't stay alone for long. She's got a 5 head.
That's your envelope for tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, I've got your envelope for tomorrow here. So Baszler is ready to be dominant here. Can she prove she can do it by herself? She's used to the co-main event slot at TakeOver, the second women's match of the night, as we get the introductions. A bit tubby. And Baszler's definitely confident getting in the face of Mia Yim. And they're changing face of the women's division. We saw Io Shirai and Candice LeRae earlier. Now tonight, Baszler and Yim. Baszler's been dominant, but can it be Yim's chance to walk away with the gold? And Keith Savicci, what's Mia Yim got to do then, Dan, if she wants to try and beat Baszler?
Try and get it done quickly before the rest of the Hall's women come out. Just try and catch Shayna Baszler off a game, really.
Well, you got to think Baszler's probably been knocked off a game most by Kairi Sane, so you got to try and bring what she brought at that time, which you can't really call for. With Yim, it's well known what she's all about. Baszler would have studied her. It's a little bit of exchange. Yim grabs the ear. Any means necessary. She's been doing this for a decade now. Finally gets a chance on the big stage as Baszler grabs the arm.
Bends the wrist up inside Mia Yim's armpit.
But Yim grabs the nose, but kicked down by Baszler. Yim saying, come at me. Yim kicking Baszler down and Baszler grabbing the arm. And maybe look for the cross arm breaker. But Yim grabbing, fish hooking Baszler's mouth. Now again turns it round, got it locked. And grabbing the hair, trying to get out. And trying to extend the arm, but Yim manages to get that bottom rope.
Baszler using the whole 5 count though before she breaks. Or 4 count, shall I say.
But Yim seems to like that and a couple of arm drags now. She's working the arm, Baszler getting to her feet. Irish ripped into the ropes with a beautiful Hurricane Runner.
Running boot from Mia Yim. Lines up, hits a cannonball.
We talked about constant offence. And that's what Yim's bringing right now. Baszler's had to go to the outside.
And Mia looks set to go flying, but Baszler, wise to it, just catch her with a huge forearm.
Well, a knockout shot maybe there. Now Baszler's got Yim.
But Mia turns it round, throws Baszler into the steel steps.
Now he's got the arm.
Twists it round and just slams her shoulder into the steel steps.
And I've got it in between the stairs and the ring post and trapping it in there. And she's smiling. It's usually Baszler's hurting the arm.
Yeah. Oh, seated drop kick into the stairs where Baszler's arms was trapped.
And that might have shattered the elbow of the women's champion. Us eat something like that. Salford. And now referee's taking the time. And that gives Baszler enough to roll out the way. And no one's brought the fight like this before, but she's managing to get some separation for the time being. Now Baszler's going to come running in, and Yim got nowhere to go. Knee right to the face.
Clubbing blow to the back, but you can see Baszler's in a lot of trouble.
And Baszler kicking the arm and Mia Yim.
Snapmare and a kick to the back. Simple but effective.
And goes for the cover, but Yim managing to kick out. And she'll have a lot of fight left in her. And Baszler has to try and get the arm. And now she's got the arm, bending it back.
Yim fighting out of a slap. I think that's just pissed Baszler off. Baszler gets a top mount, can't use her right arm.
Throws it back, and we've seen this before.
Oh, just bends the left arm of Yim back. As both of them with a broken wing.
Now it's Baszler who's in control as Yim trying to fight back, and Shayna just trying to take home the advantage, even if the strikes do hurt.
And Shayna seems to have forgotten that she's hurt her arm.
And rolls through now, it's got the arm of Yim.
Well, Baszler's already beaten Yim in the semi-finals of the Mae Young Classic.
But that was a long time ago. Mia Yim's hopes she's changed since then. But it's Baszler's in control now. And a huge kick taking Yim out. Goes for the cover manager to kick out.
Ah.
Now it's Baszler again with the arm, just twisting it around that second rope. With the boot to the face for good measure. And Yim in a corner just taking the kicks at the moment. Again, Baszler just working the arm. And now he's got the finger, turn it round. And Yim must be in excruciating pain. As Baszler just bending the arm and the fingers.
I don't think the arm should be bent into them positions. Yim with the hair just dragging Baszler down to the mat. Tries following it up, but gets caught with a clothesline. Baszler's in a lot of pain.
And now trying to go for the cover, but Yim again, shoulder up at 2.
2.
And now just got hold of the arm, just trying to twist, and Yim knows she's got to fight out of this. Again grabbing the hair.
Yim sent into the rope. Baszler sent into the ropes on a roll up, but only a 2 count.
2.
And Mia just kicking the arm as Baszler tries striking with it. With Shayna responding with a drop kick into a cover. 2. No. Again, another 2 count.
2. That's right, I was just tired. And now Baszler's got the arm of Yim. Again tying up, Yim gets that rope, breaks the count.
Baszler back into it though. And it's just a simple play. Again, beyond the ref's back, that's twice Mia Yim's gotten away with naughty tactics.
The knee and the kick missed. Baszler can't see straight. It gives Yim a chance to hit the back suplex. And now it's Yim trying to build some momentum. Clothesline and the kick taking Baszler down.
Follows up with a chop to the chest. And now Yim going for the strikes.
Oh, and Yim sending Baszler into that top rope. Didn't really work out. I'm going to try again now. And now this time Yim hits the overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
But Baszler rolls to the outside. Is that a safe haven for her, or is Yim going to follow her up? Mia comes diving through.
Side now. Trying to get the crowd back on side. She throws her in.
As Yim springs in with a DDT. 1, 2, no.
Oh.
Baszler with a kick out.
Oh. Yim comes in with a kick, but punches it.
Just a knee to the chest.
And goes for another one, and Yim must be knocked out now.
1, 2, no. Mia with the kick out.
Well, Yim's still got a lot of fight left in her. And Baszler might be getting a little bit frustrated now, bad arm and all. It might give Yim a chance to get back into this. And now suplex by Baszler, going to attempt.
No, couldn't lift her up with that bad arm. Yim escapes, flapjacks Baszler onto the top turnbuckle. The tarantula locked in. Is that didn't he?
Shout out to the jury there as Yim puts Baszler in some pain. Now looks to go up.
Baszler stops her in her tracks though. Mia's in no man's land.
And Baszler now was going to try maybe a gut wrench.
Well, she's attempting it, but she just can't lock her arms.
Well, the injured arms help Yim in this match. And now what can she try? What's she going to try now? Oh my God!
1, 2,
oh. Well, like a sunset flip turned Baszler in. And the fans who maybe weren't paying attention definitely sat up and took notice then.
Well, definitely an impressive move from Mia Yim.
And that's not going to help the bad arm of Baszler at all.
And Mia Yim gets up and she's got a bit of a smirk on her face.
No, Dan, she's not smirking. She's just looking to finish off Baszler. Now,
the Kirifuda clutch is locked in.
Well, Yim tried to go for the kick and Baszler had it, and now Yim's got hold of the arm.
But Yim going for the injured arm and a couple of headbutts to the jaw. Stops Shayna.
Well, that's how quickly Baszler is, but now Yim's got the arm.
She's going to return the favour.
Oh, it comes around, goes around. And now Baszler's in serious trouble. Yim with a kick. And now the arm.
Cross arm breaker, but Baszler's doing the best she can to block it.
Well, the hand hurts, the fingers can't extend properly, and now Yim just raking a boot over Baszler's face.
And now she's got it extended, but Baszler rolling through into the Kirifuda clutch.
And Baszler's got Yim. Yim's still fighting.
And again, Yim still trying to escape it.
Well, a bad arm, and now Yim's got a little bit of breath, but Baszler's got the leg triangle now. And Yim has to tap out there. And that is it. And Baszler, if she can't beat with the Kirifuda clutch, she'll try something else. Dan, what are your thoughts on that match?
Well, I wasn't expecting much from it, and it certainly delivered. I think Mia Yim is a legitimate badass. And Shayna Baszler has actually gone up slightly in my estimation from that. You know, she done it on her own. Yeah, you know, some might not have called Mia Yim a legitimate challenger, but I think she stepped up to the mark. But yeah, you know, it's good for Baszler to do things on her own for once.
No, without doubt, and that's what it proved here. I mean, a bit sloppy at times, but I think Yim shows that she deserves a chance on NXT, and Baszler again, the undisputed champion. But you got to think Io Shirai's watching this and thinking she's going to bring the fight to Baszler at some point. But not a bad women's title match. And like I said, going up in estimation, Mia Yim. Baszler, not as much. It's basically the same kind of stuff, really, just a different submission finish. So, anywho, after that means we both get a point. So it's 3-2 heading into our last match. Well, Yim comes up just short as Baszler is still your champion. Now she's beaten Yim twice. Is there anybody left for Baszler to beat in NXT? And don't forget, we have got a huge live weekend at the end of this month as well, because Friday, August 30th, we will be bringing you 3 episodes of NXT UK right up to date before we are live Saturday for Takeover Cardiff. We'll bring you the live pre-show, which should be absolutely awesome. And then Sunday, we'll bring you the event in its entirety. What a huge weekend that is at the end of this month.
And talking of NXT UK, we got the United Kingdom champion Walter watching on. I wonder what he thought of Pete Dunne's performance today.
Well, maybe he thinks he's done himself a favour by getting rid of him, because that's the man who lost earlier, the undefeated. But the man who will face him at NXT TakeOver Cardiff is also here, the very first UK champion. And I've got to say, he's looking mighty trim. But speaking of champions, there's only one match left, and it's for the NXT Championship. There's going to be 2 out of 3 falls, and it's Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. And let's have a look at the promo.
We told them how many times? We're picking your spots.
Looking back on it, I don't know. At TakeOver 25, Adam Cole was the better man.
One more? I'll see you later.
One more time. Adam Cole, since joining NXT, you said that you wanted to be at the top. Tonight, you captured the NXT Championship. Just what is going through your head?
I don't know, a little saying called "I told you so."
The Undisputed Era shocks the system again. Adam Cole is the NXT champion.
Johnny Gargano made the mistake of believing he was special, when the fact remains Johnny Gargano is nothing more than a second-rate Adam Cole.
As soon as TakeOver 25 ended, I sat back and I thought, where do I go now? And that's a very real question in my mind. Where do I go now? Because I scratched and I clawed and I got to the top of the mountain. But now what? Now what? I think what I'm going after now is realizing who Johnny Gargano really is.
Definitely come up with a situation to end this before, but it's obviously not enough. At TakeOver Toronto, it will be Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT Championship again, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This time it'll be a little different. Johnny Gargano gets to pick one of the stipulations, Adam Cole gets to pick the other. And if this does go to a 3rd fall, I will pick the other stipulation.
Adam Cole has chosen straight up wrestling match. I have chosen street fight.
Cole versus Gargano 3.
The book will be closed after this match.
And I also know what happens, and only I know, if this match goes 1 fall apiece. May the best man win.
So Dan, the build up to this has been quite interesting because it's been all about Johnny wrestling and Adam Cole. this past year or so, ever since the vacant NXT title was up for grabs, and Gargano finally got to the top of the mountain, but it didn't last long. Takeover 25 and Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls, walking away with the championship. Will it be any different tonight, Dan? What we thought of the build-up to this?
I think the build-up's been good. I do like these long storyline payoffs, and we've seen so many stories on the main roster that start up and are over as quick as you like, and it does get a bit fed up because you don't even have a chance to get invested in this. But especially with just the Johnny Gargano story, it's been something that you can be invested in. You felt for him when he was part of DIY, when Tommaso Ciampa turned on him, and then Johnny kind of treaded water until Ciampa came back, and then you kind of finally see him overcome his demons by defeating Ciampa, doing whatever it took. He kind of slipped to the dark side a bit to try and overcome that. And, he reaches the top, and then, the man, Adam Cole, kind of comes in, and Diff needs to have had a bit of a series going on. And it is a good investment.
Without a doubt, classic encounters, as you say, as Johnny Gargano's come out here. Is that old-style X-Men in a blue and white, maybe trying to look like Wolverine? Yeah.
But, again, with Johnny Gargano, he always wears something extraordinary for the takeover events. Johnny Takeover, Johnny Wrestling, whatever you want to call him, Johnny former champion.
Without a doubt, you can always marvel at what he does, but Canada is a very important place for Johnny Gargano as well, because that's where he won the tag team titles with Tommaso Ciampa at TakeOver in Canada, so can lightning strike twice tonight. But the fans were chanting Adam Cole, and they're ready for the NXT champ to come out, and he has really, really grown into position right now of being the man on NXT.
So, you're saying that the roster is lacking. Do you think Adam Cole's kind of keeping the roster's head above water?
I think he really is. I think the Undisputed Era and the storyline going on at the moment is one of the few saving things. Johnny Gargano's been around for a while, but so has Adam Cole, making his debut just, 3 years ago against McIntyre.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did his debut go? He beat down your man, Drew McIntyre.
He did, and what a statement. And now look at him. The crowd heavily invested in everything Adam Cole does.
Well, it is best of 3 falls if it gets to 3 falls. It might be over in 2.
Oh my gosh, huge Adam Cole, baby. But like you said, Adam Cole picked up a straight-up singles match because he doesn't want any shenanigans. Even though Johnny Wrestling picked the street fight and William Regal now's picked this crazy steel cage match. But both men just chomping at the bit to get the job done.
Well, before this gets fast and furious, I've gone for Adam Cole.
You gone Adam Cole in this one, and I too, Dan, have gone Adam Cole, which means I do win TakeOver no matter what happens here. But why have you gone Cole for?
Well, I was kind of going for a sort of an Undisputed Era theme today. I went for Strong to get the victory. And, I don't know, I kind of feel Johnny has achieved all he can in NXT.
I think that's fair. I think apart from maybe finishing the story with Ciampa, but technically I think they could do that on the main roster as well if they told it well enough.
Well, no, because you know exactly what's going to happen if and when they go up to the main roster. They're going to be a tag team called DIY, and there is going to have never been any problems between them whatsoever.
They'll probably have the same storyline. But who's next then for Adam Cole to challenge him for the NXT title?
Well, you've got Velveteen Dream, Pete Dunne, maybe even Cameron Grimes when he beats your guy in the tournament.
Well, we'll see what happens. Of course, they do get a title shot of their choosing, but we'll find out what happens right now. It's 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT title. Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole for the 3rd time.
Or for the... Well, this one is just a straight-up singles match.
And Adam Cole, by himself, wants to get the job done and prove that he's one of the greatest NXT champions of all time. And the crowd, hot for this already, as Gargano's laser-focused.
So where would you say Johnny Gargano rates in the best NXT performers of all time?
I think Gargano's top 3. I think when you look at people from NXT, in my head it's Balor, Zayn and Gargano, and you could chop and change between the 3 really.
No Oscar?
Oscar maybe, but when I think about kind of just the impact, I mean with NXT title, when women's and tag team, I mean it might be slightly different, but I think those are the 3 guys that I'd put? I mean, what 3 would you say, if NXT for you, male superstars?
Male NXT superstars. I would say, yeah, Johnny is definitely top 2, maybe 3. I even think Tommaso Ciampa, because, you know, he's kind of achieved a lot. He's had a huge heel turn. He's had, you know, the Puppet Master style. He's been a tag team champion. He's been an NXT champion. So why not have him up there as well? Who else?
Well, I think that Adam Cole as well, you know, is a guy who...
I don't know. I think Adam Cole, in the top 5, he's probably number 6 or 7.
I've got a feeling that he's going to try, you know.
Yeah, you know, maybe if he sticks around in a year or so, then yeah, he probably could climb up the table. But I don't know. I don't think Adam Cole's kind of achieved as much as he can in NXT yet.
I think it's all about the title reign. Like I say, see how he is as NXT champions. There've been 8 NXT champions in the past. But we see in the early go, both men know each other so well. By, you know, Adam Cole going for the last shot, Gargano over the Gargano escape. Neither man can get it, and then trying to super kick. It's just at a standstill.
Well, these guys, you know, they've had a few matches already in the past, and they're just chopping and changing. It's like a game of one-upmanship now between these two.
And Gargano with a Hurricane Runner sending
Cole to the outside and just following up with a huge drop kick through the ropes. So, which way do you see these falls going? Do you think it's going to end up the classic 3 stages?
Yeah, it's got to be that way. So Adam Cole's got a, you know, 2 was, so maybe, yeah, like I said, Cole with the first pin, and then Gargano, because then you don't lose 2 straight, then it might help him out.
Well, no, the way I'm seeing it as is Adam Cole chose this match, so Johnny Gargano chooses the next match, so Adam Cole's and then because William Regal chose the 3rd match, it'll be a bit up in the air, but, you know, eventually Adam Cole's going to win that.
It'll be 2 straight falls for Adam Cole as well, so, I mean, it would show that he's definitely deserving to be champ. I mean, if he can beat Gargano here without any help whatsoever, then I think he'll prove that, you know, he is the best at this moment in NXT. As Gargano now is just going to work the leg on Adam Cole.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but Johnny Gargano seems best when he's going for a title as opposed to defending it.
I think some wrestlers are. You know, I think with Gargano, it's all about the challenge and the chase. And it's kind of excitement, like I said, when he is champion. It's like, well, we've got it now. You know, kind of. What do you want to do?
It's the excitement and anticipation.
It's a bit like Becky Lynch, you know, like we were excited when she was chasing it, and then she got it, and we're like, oh, okay, right. And now Gargano's got Cole locked in the submission as he gets to the bottom rope to break it, working on that leg, and of course that's where Cole's offense mostly comes from, with the super kicks and even the last shot.
He's just stomping away at Adam Cole's right leg. But you do something that's going to injure him, and it goes down the line to the next pinfall and the next pin match and the next match. So, you know, it is official to target a body part throughout the whole setup and just go with that.
Well, we saw how bad the injury affected Baszler in the last match as well with the arm. So you know it's going to carry through. And even though she came out with the victory, she wasn't 100%. And that's what Gargano's definitely trying to do now.
And, you know, Shayna Baszler had to kind of put herself off her game and change things up. Gargano looking to jump over the top rope to possibly tornado DDT Adam Cole, but Cole fighting it off, and then Gargano looking for that potentially the elevated DDT.
Oh!
But drags Gargano to the outside and wheelbarrow suplexes him back first over the edge of the ring apron, and that looked very painful.
Oh my God, the hardest part of the ring. And Cole's leg might be in trouble, but now it's the lower back of Gargano. Huge impact. Cole throws him back in. And then Cole hits a beautiful net breaker.
Thinking about things though, Adam Cole has held it all in NXT. I mean, if you're going for the tag team titles in the Freebird role, champion and our current NXT champion.
Success has followed Adam Cole, even though it's taken a long time to get to the top, and it's all about staying there as well. And when he's fighting with someone like Johnny Gargano, who again who's done it all in NXT when it comes to North American champion and tag team champion as well.
Another neck breaker from Cole, goes for a cover, but only a 2 count.
2.
What was you saying?
I was at least old.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, even Johnny Gargano's had all 3, hasn't he?
Yeah, as I'm saying, yeah. North American champ, tag champ, DIY, of course.
So can they carry on that kind of success on the main roster when they inevitably move up?
Well, the only thing with hold Gargano back is his height, because, you know, let's not forget when he first came in.
Yeah, but how tall's the current WWE champion? I mean, it's Kofi Kingston. He's no bigger maybe slightly smaller than Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, but it took Kofi 10 years. So, 11. I mean, he's talking about 11 like Gargano. Yeah, all right, you might get a chance, but it's probably going to be in a decade, you know? So, this is why he's got to be careful.
I don't see that because, you know, especially, you know, since Daniel Bryan, there have been a few smaller champions, and it kind of seems that the WWE Championship is going through its round of having smaller wrestlers representing it. You had AJ Styles, who's not a big guy. You've had Daniel Bryan, Kofi. You know, neither of them any bigger than Johnny Gargano.
Well, Adam Cole now just trying to wear down Gargano's submission, but Johnny grabs the leg, gets out of it into the ankle lock. But it's a bit, I mean, hopefully Gargano, but like I said, he first came in with the CWC. He's known as a cruiserweight with the Ciampa. He's got that storyline to go on. But out of the two, I see more success for Adam Cole just because of the Undisputed Era kind of group and where they can go from there as well on the main roster. Don't get me wrong, there's no doubt in how entertaining and great Gargano is. But it's just like you said, that transition.
But again, you know, with every great Johnny Gargano, you need someone that's going to be a thorn in his side. It won't work. You know, the Johnny character won't work unless you have got an Adam Cole, a Tommaso Ciampa, that's always going to try and beat him down and say you're not good enough, and then, you know, he proves himself time after time.
Without a doubt, Cole came off the second there. Gargano had it scouted. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex into the turnbuckle. And though both men finally get to their feet.
Cole struggling to stand up, but both men slugging out in the middle of the ring. Both men ducking each other's shots.
And Gargano with a huge shot to the leg, taking Cole out, sending him into the corner.
Gargano starting to speed things up a bit. Rolls Cole up and then plants him in the side of the head with a kick.
Gargano got thrown on the apron. He came diving in, but Cole had it scouted.
Lifts him up for a suplex. Gargano escapes with a knee to the head. Sit out powerbomb.
A beautiful move there, but only gets two.
It's like a blue thunderbomb, that, wasn't it?
But it just shows the innovation of both men just trying new things because they know each other so well and they have it scouted. So you're going to see all these new moves pulled out. Gargano with the forearms and the chops, and now going for 10 punches in the corner.
Looking for his patented kick to Johnny Gargano, but he had it scouted again. Hung Adam Cole up on the second rope and just dropped all his weight onto that right knee.
And now Gargano's got the figure four in.
Is that an inverted figure four? No, it's a normal figure four, isn't it?
And he's got Cole caught in the middle of the ring. Cole caught. But he gets shot up at 2.
And
now Gargano with the kicks as well. As Cole's just trying to put his body weight to the bottom rope, gets there for a break. And we've still not had a first fall yet as both men still very tentative as Gargano grabs the leg. Again trying the ankle, but a back elbow by Cole. Now he picks him up on his shoulders, but Gargano's fighting off with the elbows. Insecurity, Cole blocks it. Now he's got the wheelbarrow again. And another German into the cover, but Gargano managing to kick out. Now Cole will go for a suplex, clubbing the back of Gargano. Gargano manages to go behind though, dodges insecurity. Cole misses with a kick. Cole sends Gargano into the second rope, springing back with a clothesline, blocked. And then Cole with a super kick.
Gargano with a kick to the head. Cole responds by chopping down a tree of Gargano. Goes up to the second.
And he went for that
Panama Playboy slam off.
Oh my God, got caught by Gargano. Sit down with him. But Cole managing to kick out. And a huge NXT chant as the action just keeps heating up. A huge chop by Gargano sets Adam Cole up on that top turnbuckle. And he might be going for that Panama top, but Gargano holding on. Cole landed on a bad leg.
Gargano off and knees to the gut from Cole. Michinoku driver into the pin, but only a 2 count.
2.
Ooh, she's grossy. Now again, both men matching each other move for move. Super kick attempt block. So was Cole's. Clotheslines ducked and then double clothesline each other down.
Well, looked like Cole went for the wheelbarrow there, but Gargano had it blocked, sent Cole face first into barricade, threw him back in.
Springboards over the top rope, catching with a DDT into the cover, but only a 2 count.
2.
Super kick off the edge of the apron. And now Cole's in trouble as he gets thrown back in the ring. Gargano springboarding through, but getting caught with a kick to the head. Cole follows it up with a second to the jaw. Uchi Garushi.
Goes for the cover. You sound just like Mo Ronaldo calling that then.
Wow.
Can only get a 2 though.
2. Why do you need to go Japanese? We're not fucking watching NJPW. This isn't the Japanese commentary. Why don't you just say fucking neck breaker?
Suplex neck breaker.
Suplex. Yeah, the old boing flip kick in your head.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what Maro's like.
Mamma mia! Alright, mate, reel it in a fucking bit. He only fucking DDT'd him.
Well, Cole's getting frustrated. He's not the only one. He says Gargano back to the turnbuckle. Now we maybe starting to think he can't get the job done.
Well, he's shown he can get the job done, but I don't know. Does Cole think he's got something to prove? Is it not just like is actually overcoming Mr. NXT?
I think this is the thing. And on the night, can he get the job done? This is a question that Cole's asked himself in the back of his mind. Is Gargano tonight?
Well, hang on a minute. But Adam Cole's going out to grab a steel chair, and if he uses it, he will be getting disqualified.
And the referee telling him just that.
He's just wasting time now. Oh! Well, distracting the referee while he's getting a chair out, and he just kicks Gargano square in the plums.
But somehow Gargano's still managing to kick out.
Ow!
And bad balls and all, Gargano is still in this one. And Cole's plan didn't work.
And now Cole's picked up the chair. He's going to take a seat and just pose in front of Johnny Gargano as he lays on the floor, and I'm sure every man knows what it's like to have your balls kicked.
Well, what a mockery Adam Cole is making of Gargano, just taunting him with a chair. No, maybe it's his thing for the fences.
Well, James, I don't want to say it, but I've already told you my plans. In a 2 out of 3 falls match, I would use a steel chair, risk getting disqualified for the first one, and beat the fuck out of him enough so I can get the next 2 pinfalls easy.
Well, Cole super kicked Gargano, but he's back up with a chair. Referee saying, don't do it.
And Gargano's got himself disqualified, given Cole the first fall. But is it wise from Gargano?
Well, like I said, it's the strategy you'd use, but Gargano seems happy about that as well.
He knows he's using my strategy.
And now it's a street fight, so anything goes.
As he just beats the granny out of Adam Cole with a steel chair.
It must have hit him at least 8 times.
At least 12 times.
And the chair was actually broken.
And now it's Gargano's chance to have a seat.
Gargano now saying, that's why it's a street fight.
Fucking hell. Gargano just throws the chair at Cole, who's on the outside, and dives through the ring out.
And Cole now trying to jump over barricade.
Escaping into the fans.
Well, we know about the Gargano escape, but Cole's trying to escape from Gargano. As he grabs hold of him.
Got a fan's cup and just bounces it over the head of Adam Cole. He probably paid $30 for that.
And the fans who think probably didn't have the best seats can now see the action close up.
As Gargano's just dragging Cole around the arena, bouncing his head off everything and anything.
And Gargano just bouncing Adam Cole's head off anything he can get. Now Gargano up.
Bang, double axe handle smash onto the head of Cole.
But does he seem more confident with Gargano? Does he seem... I mean, even that, you know...
You say confidence, he just grabs a fan's phone and takes a selfie of himself with them.
He seems more comfortable now. He's got control of this. And like I said, maybe it was game plan all along.
But Adam Cole starting to fight back now. As Gargano got a bit too cocky and complacent.
Well, Gargano's got to try and suplex, but Cole's fighting off. He's fighting for his life right now.
Gargano comes back with a huge super kick. Is a straight falls count anywhere, or is it still got to be done in the ring?
I think it's still got to be done in the ring. But referee's out with him at the moment, just checking. And there's a walk away around the arena. And now Cole's on the chair.
Oh, gets pushed into all the sound staging area and that. Cole's still fighting back. Doing the best he can. I don't know whether he is just to escape Gargano. Oh, and they've made the ring announcers area collapse.
Gargano jumped across, landed on Cole through the barricade, and it came down like the walls of Jericho.
Not allowed to say that word in WWE.
What is it? What? Did he actually say that? Copycat. And now Gargano on the announce table, and he's moving all the monitors. He's got the bottle of water, making sure that's safe. Well, the fans want the tables, they're definitely getting them now.
Pedigree. No, Cole dropping to one knee, fighting out, raking the eyes of Gargano.
Any means necessary to survive, and now he's got Gargano. Double underhook blocked by Gargano.
Oh! Now he reverses it, flips Cole over, sends him into the announce table. Cole looks like he's got a bullseye on his forehead.
And Gargano has put a beating on Adam Cole.
In any language, Mauro Ronaldo sounds like a...
And Cole is in serious trouble, and anybody thought Gargano might have made a mistake, I think right now with a smile on his face, Cole is completely out of it.
Well, Cole really hasn't had a look in this fall. And Johnny Gargano was looking to climb into the ring, but he says, nope, I haven't done enough just yet. And in the eyes of the Dudley boys, Gargano, get the tables!
Oh, Gargano's bringing the hardware in, and he just wants to put a hurt into Adam Cole. I don't know if he's finished just yet.
One more table. Hey, listen to me. He's getting another table.
What's better than one table? Two of them.
Two. Johnny Tables. That's a new one.
Now Johnny just thrown a couple of chairs in as well.
We need a ladder.
Oh my word, what a huge shot there by Adam Cole.
Was that the last one?
I think it was the last one. I think it's Shining Wizard. And now he's got Gargano with a chair there. Shushika Roshi on the chair, goes for the cover. But Gargano kicks out.
What's that move called? The Itchy Bad Rasher.
And now Cole's setting up that chair between the top and second turnbuckle.
They're going to bounce Gargano's head off that chair set up in the corner, but Gargano blocks it. Fighting back the best he can.
Oh my God, trying to pick up Adam Cole.
Looking for the snake eyes, but Cole fakes going high, hits low. Gargano fights out. Oh, snake eyes.
Oh my God, Cole went straight in there like a javelin.
And the chair was the javelin catcher, and straight into the Gargano escape. Adam Cole taps almost immediately. Levels things up here.
And one each as we head into the third and final fall. And we now know it's going to be the steel cage match. But you got to think Cole is on the way out at the moment. Gargano dominating.
And all the officials there, they're rushing around to prepare the ring for the hellacious structure that William Regal's come up with.
Yeah, he's got
Johnny Gargano looks happy to see it coming down.
They've got weapons surrounding it. Looks like barbed wire there, steel chairs, signature kendo stick. This is really an asylum they're locked in. And we see the highlights of what we've already seen, of course, first falls disqualification. Gargano using the chair. And the second one, Cole goes face first into the steel chair. And the Gargano escape had no choice. But Cole using a bit of sense there, tapping out so quickly. And knowing maybe later on he's going to have to hold on for dear life.
As the referees are preparing the ring, we get a quick replay of everything that's gone on in the past couple of falls. So theoretically, Adam Cole hasn't actually won a fall. Johnny Gargano lost the first one and won the second one.
Yeah, so I mean, this is on to see if Cole can actually pin Gargano, or is he going to fluke his way with the NXT title on the line?
And Johnny Gargano has got a really crazed look in his eyes. He sees like all the accoutrement on. There's chains, there's chairs attached to the cage, there's sledgehammers, there's ladders, there's everything you could ever imagine.
So the steel cage has lowered around the ring, hired around the cage. This is a question that we're going to ask.
That's a throwback to episode 1 or 2. And you can't win by escaping the cage. You have to win via pinfall or submission.
And the bell rings and Cole is going to climb, try and go for one of the weapons. Gargano blocks. And now the fight is on. And now both men just trading. Gargano's getting the advantage.
Cole with a kick. Gargano springs off the ropes into another kick. Hits a tornado clothesline.
And just turns Adam Cole inside out.
Now Gargano goes for a weapon. Got himself a kendo stick.
But a huge super kick by Adam Cole. He grabs himself a kendo stick.
And we've got a couple of lightsabers going at it now.
Gargano responded with a super kick, and now both men trading.
And they're just whacking the hell out of each other with the kendo sticks. Both men with super kicks. Jesus Christ.
And there's two men who just won it. You talk about who wants to be the best.
Sorry about that, but as it panned to the crowd, I saw a Spurs shirt in the crowd. We got the Udos.
Both men down. Gargano grabbing a chair.
Gargano not able to get to his feet, but setting up a couple of chairs.
Well, this is awesome chance. And Gargano's going up and looking at that ladder.
Oh no, Adam Cole fighting him off.
Good old William Regal as well, Mr. Regal, sick sadistic son of a bitch as he is. What match could it be? A steel cage full of weapons. Oh my God, Gargano off the ladder.
Oh, hanging on to the ladder. A lovely head scissors takedown. Reverse Rana. We saw Candice LeRae do that earlier.
And now Adam Cole just sitting on a chair that's set up.
Super kick to Cole. 1, 2, no. Cole managing to kick out.
I don't know what these two guys are going to do to each other. I don't even know if they'll be able to walk at the end of this. They're getting fight forever. I mean, they've been fighting for about half hour now, and the fans want them to just carry on.
At least 40 minutes this match has been going for.
Gargano setting up the table.
Gargano's got the table up. Drags it to the... What could be going through his mind here?
He's looking up high as Cole with a chair responds to the midsection.
Cracks over Gargano's back. What's Cole looking for now?
Just for another steel chair that was hanging up, but gave Gargano a chance.
Oh, Gargano looking to ram Cole head first into it, but Cole turns it around and sends Gargano face first into that steel chair that was dangling from the side of the cage.
Now then Cole using the kendo stick as a walking stick to get to Gargano.
Oh, and he uses a kendo stick as like a backstabber. Goes for a cover, but only a 2 count.
2. And you can see the marks and the welts on the back of Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano. And now, oh my God, what is Cole doing?
They set up a couple of chairs behind Johnny Gargano. Looks like he's going to try and cause some serious harm as he sets Johnny wrestling up in the corner, perched in a very precarious position. He's looking for a superplex off that second rope.
Well, he's trying to end Johnny wrestling right now. And Gargano holding on for dear life.
Well, he puts the fire inside Cole out.
And the fire stick was there, perfect, and he used it. Oh my God!
Jesus. Tornado DDT onto the steel chairs that was set up. I think he actually hit the back of one of the chairs as opposed to the flat surface.
Oh my God, that could have killed Adam Cole there. Honestly, that was sick impact. Oh my God, right on the edge. Well, Cole wasn't fucked up before.
He will be after that. As Gargano's got himself a kendo stick. He's plain and simply beating the fuck out of Adam Cole.
And Gargano just putting a beat in the Cole, but he's looking up and oh my God. He sees something that's caught his eye. It's a sledgehammer. We're talking about Triple H. And now Adam Cole's going up to try and get it. And it's like Triple H's son's fighting over us. Which one will be able to use it? Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Gargano takes Cole out. But no, Adam Cole managed to kick out.
Sunset flip into a powerbomb. Very impressive from Johnny Gargano.
Sickening stuff. The impact. Like being thrown out of a moving auto vehicle.
Gargano going back up. Wants to get that sledgehammer. Finally got his hands on it.
Well, a great equaliser. And this will definitely get the job done. Gargano's had a crazed look. And now, more serious than ever.
Oh, but responds to the incoming Gargano with a super kick. Follows it up with a second.
And what the hell is Adam Cole looking to do? The ladder's there.
Simply throws a chair off the top. Luckily enough, Gargano misses, but he hits a Panama Sunrise into a cover.
Oh.
No, Gargano managing to...
And Gargano is out, but it's still in this match. Got a faraway look in his eyes. It looks like a war zone in there at the moment.
Well, we've had a table set up for a long time, and in the rules of matches where tables are involved, the match can't end until the table has had someone put through it.
Well, that's true. That the ladder's been set up. I don't know if Adam Cole knows where he is. You're not fighting for the North American title now. And Gargano slowly getting to his feet. But I think Cole's got the idea. Another Panama Sunrise. Oh my God!
Halfway up the ladder, hits the Sunrise. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count.
2. And the shock on Adam Cole's face must have been up at least 8 feet.
At least 7.5 feet.
Crumpled to a heap. But he's got the heart and the determination of a champion and a warrior. And that's why Johnny Wrestling is still in this. He probably thinks he's fighting Tommaso Ciampa at this point. And each of these men take so much punishment, but I don't think it's over yet.
Well, Gargano trying to get a kendo stick. Cole put his foot against the back of Gargano. Adam Cole looking to put the last shot towards Gargano, but Gargano just falls under his own weight, unable to stay up.
The fans shouting Yowie Wowie as well, I can't believe it. Now Gargano's face being put on that steel chair.
Well, Gargano can't keep himself up, so Cole's going to use a chair to keep Gargano upright as he comes charging towards. Oh no, Gargano moving out of the way. Cole hitting the last shot on the chair.
Well, bad leg and all. Where Adam Cole comes back to haunt him.
Gargano locks in the STF, using the kendo stick for extra face. But Adam Cole biting the thumb of Gargano. That's one way to escape.
Well, it's illegal as a headlock as Cole gets separation now.
Oh yeah, this match is so savage, I'm going to hit a tree.
Well, Gargano grabs his hammer, and so does Adam Cole. Both men fighting off. Oh!
Jesus Christ, Gargano with a shot to the ribs with that hammer. I think Adam Cole might have internal bleeding.
And this might be it. Cole may be out. Gargano's got the table.
Rearranging the furniture.
And this is just sick. Gargano set up the table now. He's got an idea. And Gargano's getting the other table. Well, Cole's out. Is this a mistake, do you reckon? Setting up the tables rather than trying to just pin Adam Cole?
I think it is, yeah. I mean, if he locked in the Gargano escape, I don't think Cole would have any other option but to tap out. But I think this is more than the victory for Johnny Gargano. I think he wants to prove a point and make a statement to, you know, someone who he believes is probably one of the biggest things in NXT at this moment in time.
And do you think that's where the story comes from with like Johnny Wrestling? If this was Gargano maybe a year and a half ago, he wouldn't have gone to this end to do this, you know, thanks to Tommaso Ciampa, the kind of way he got turned. This is a new side of Johnny.
Well, I think, you know, as you say, you know, Johnny Gargano's got to do everything necessary. It's not just winning matches for him, it's proving points, it's making statements, it's showing that he belongs.
Without a doubt, and a statement here is Cole's on the two tables, Gargano's going up the ladder.
Well, Cole rolls off the tables and just crawls away to the opposite, forcing Gargano to climb down the ladder and pursue him.
You've got to think how difficult it is for Adam Cole to even breathe at the moment in time.
Well, that's going to make it even harder, whacking a kendo stick across your back.
And now Cole on a second turnbuckle and Gargano! Oh my fucking god!
Fuck!
Gargano with like a Canadian destroyer off the top.
Jesus Christ.
Still couldn't put Adam Cole down. Oh my god.
Well, when in Canada, do as the Canadians do, and I think he destroyed half of Canada with that move.
What's that all about, eh? The fans still chanting fight forever now, Gargano.
What is in that bag?
He's got the bag and...
brass knuckles. Fucking hell, William Regal definitely did set this match up.
Well, Pliers, I thought it was going to be thumbtacks. And where is Gargano going up to the barbed wire? On the razor sharp barbed wire, Gargano's cutting it.
Gargano's got himself a piece of that barbed wire.
And this doesn't look good for Adam Cole.
Absolutely not.
As Gargano coming down, taking it to the extreme.
And Cole spots what Gargano's doing. And I think he wants out of there.
Well, you can't win via escape, but even because that's why the barbed wire's round in the first place.
Well, there is Gaga, no escape for Adam Cole.
And now he's up, and there's like a kind of table up there as well. Cole's on it, Gargano's chasing him down. And the fans on their feet, the barbed wire in Gargano's hand.
Both men fighting in a very, very precarious position. One false move, and this could be career-ending for someone.
The fans shouting, please don't die. It's nice they appreciate that, but they're up. They must be at least 15 foot in the air.
At least 20 foot up there in the rafters.
Now Gargano with a headbutt's got the advantage. And now he's got the barbed wire, going to try and use it to Cole. Can't cut him off!
Oh!
Oh my god, both bent down! Through the table!
Cole with the arm across. And that is that.
Oh my god! Well, you win the matches, you always kind of want a big stunt. So look at the distraction.
Look at the back of Adam Cole. I mean, there's fucking hell. Splinters in the back.
Well, how could they take it up a next level? I just think they did. That was unbelievable. They nearly missed. Look at the cut. Nearly missed the table, first table. Completely missed the first table. Hit the second table. What a match that was. I mean, I don't know where to dissect it from. We're the kind of three completely different matches. There we go. Look at the replay. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, the impact. Can we see it from Coyote Cam?
Oh my word. Look up here. Jesus. Well, that was unbelievable stuff by Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano. What a great match that was, showing that even if it's the third time they have met, they set the standard. But I don't want to say any more because the next time they face each other, they may well kill each other with this one. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you know, I was wondering how things was going to change when Ciampa wasn't in the picture no more, and these two have kind of taken that story and progressed with it. And again with Adam Cole, we've always discounted him because he always had some help from the Undisputed Era, but he done this all on his own. And Gargano as well, it's Adam Cole didn't get any winning shots in. This was Gargano chasing him up there, trying to use a barbed wire, both of them falling off, and it was just pure luck that Cole managed to drape his arm over Gargano, who is still down and out, as Adam Cole gets assisted out of here by his Undisputed Era brothers.
Well, the Undisputed Era might not have had the most successful of nights, but Adam Cole still holds the gold and is still the man in NXT. What an incredible moment for NXT in Toronto, which has been an incredible night. And of course, we'll bring you all the fallout from TakeOver in the next update that we do. And of course, we've got the final of the breakout tournament. But that's it for TakeOver. So there's only one thing kind of left to do, and that's go back and try and have a look at the card and try and even rate it. My God, what a TakeOver it has been. Like I said, always deliver. But let's go back to the very start of the night. Era versus the Street Profits, Dan.
Yeah, well, it was a very good back and forth, a brilliant way to start off the show. All four guys put in an absolute great performance. Shout out to Montez Ford. I think he's an absolute great athlete. I do like the way that Street Profits are doing it. They've got a lot of the old school style offense in there, and it impresses me a lot. And I think this is what the Profits need to kind of elevate them and stamp their mark as a tag team, but it leaves the question open, who else is there to kind of go for the tag team championships now?
Yeah, I mean, there's a kind of feeling that however well Street Profits do, the Undisputed Era will be tag team champions by the end of the year, and I think that's a fair kind of assumption. So to kind of go on that journey, I'd love to see Lorcan and Birch be involved more, even though only Lorcan's had a huge match at SummerSlam for Cruiserweight title, so maybe they're going to go singles with him now, which would be a shame. As for any other tag teams, I think that's the thing that NXT needs to build on. Match itself, it's great, and there's an opening. They've done this for the tag team division. They have it open in the card, and it sets the tone for the kind of rest of the night. My score, 4 out of 5 for that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. 4 out of 5 for me as well.
And then we had Io Shirai, the new Io Shirai, versus Candice LeRae. And this was great. Really, really good to see Candice LeRae back and forth with Io Shirai, given as good as she's got. Candice put out a fantastic performance, and even Io won. The right person won, but it continues the feud as well. I think really well done for NXT.
Absolutely, yeah. I think, in my opinion, LeRae was definitely the best performer in this match. It was well worked, and again, great storytelling from the NXT Classics.
Yeah, like I said, the crowd, were a bit slow maybe to get into it, but once they did, they invested, and they're selling from both women. There was no kind of mistakes, no botches or anything, and it was just really, really like 4.5 out of 5.
I gave that
4 out of 5. And then Dunn versus Strong versus Velveteen Dream North American title.
Well, it was absolutely brilliant between these three guys. I mean, it was fluid. You didn't see people standing there waiting for their spots. It was bang, 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 one thing after another, which is what I like and what some competitors struggle to do in triple threat matches. There was no lulls in it. Everything just worked as well. You got the storytelling between the three guys. You know what kind of history they've got. Both of them have got links with Roderick Strong. And I think Dunn and Dream could have a great match between them as well.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The Dunn and Dream just so well liked, but for completely different reasons. And see two guys chalk and cheese, kind of you hope that maybe they'll be feuding down the line. The Dream is a guy who is a constant in the world of change for NXT at the moment in time, and I think they need people like that. And the Dream's well loved by everybody. The Canadian coming out as a Mountie. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was fantastic. That's what the Dream is all about. I felt a lot of takeover stuff. There was a lot more stuff like that this time around in our normal takeovers with the kind of music and the entries as well. But I dug that. The match itself was great as well. What was your score?
I gave that a 4.25.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.25. There was a lot going on, but even a coast to coast and the storyline as well, I think it's well worth it. And then Bania Yim.
Well, it was actually probably one of the best performances I've seen from Baszler. I thought, she done things the right way that she should have been doing things from the beginning. I can understand her having a 4 horsewoman coming in, a couple of times during her defences, but not pretty much 90% of the fucking time. It does get old, it does get boring, it does make Baszler look like an idiot, and it makes Yim look like an idiot for coming out unprepared against her as well. But The storyline leading up to it, Yim taking out Duke and Shafir, I thought that was good. The storytelling from it as well was, it wasn't bad at all. And Yim actually looks very good, and she looks like a viable challenger for the title coming up to the future.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of sloppy moments between the both women, but it was a big stage for them, and you either like what Baszler does or you don't, and I don't really like what she does, even though it was a good match, but I go 3 3/4 out of 5.
I gave that a 3.5 out of 5.
So, I mean, it was good, but sometimes you expect a little bit better. And then the main event, Cole versus Gargano, it was just brutal, mental, brilliant. I mean, what else can you... What other words? What? No, it just ended with a little thing.
Yeah, as you say, it was absolutely brutal match. The first fall, it was kind of a vanilla match for what it was. But again, both guys working together so well. They know each other inside out. The second fall, I mean, they took it to the fans. There was 3 completely different falls. And the third fall, I think they just turned it up at least 2 gears.
At least 3.
And, they put it all on the line. That finish was sublime as well. It didn't weaken Johnny Gargano either because, the first fall he lost because he beat Cole down with a chair. The second fall he won, from the Gargano escape. And the third fall again, Adam Cole didn't get a winning shot in, or the last shot as it were. It was literally sheer exhaustion from the pair of them, and it was a case of an arm being draped over. I thought it was brilliantly worked, brilliant story told. And anyone would struggle to top that on their good day.
Yeah, I mean, it was just fantastic, when you think about everything that these two guys have done and have done, and then they just take up a level in a kind of match where you weren't expecting it, maybe from Ciampa and Gargano, but when that kind of stunt, what they do, we talk about in steel cage matches, having a moment that we remember, and that is definitely one of those that you're going to remember and be on a lot of NXT videos, for years to come. And Adam Cole, where does he go from now is a question with the Undisputed Era, but it's a journey that I'm actually looking forward to see, in a weird way.
I'm actually, I want to see how this unfolds and how it culminates and if his prophecy comes true or not.
Yeah, without a doubt. But for me, it's 5 out of 5,
I'm giving this a 5.25 out of 5.
Yeah, a fantastic match.
Potential match of the year candidate as well for me.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Like I said, everything that we wanted in the match, it definitely delivered. And I think that's what TakeOver did as a whole, and it always does. It's a little bit more glitz, more glamour, but it definitely delivered. Even though no title changed hands, it was still a great night of action, and I don't think any match really disappointed in a way. What was your thought of the cards and the score of 10?
Yeah, the thing, as a whole, I had high hopes for it, and it kind of lived up to and exceeded them. And the match that I wasn't even looking forward to out of the whole lot, I think that even delivered as well, which is a very good surprise for me. It is a match where you could happily watch every single match again and not get bored of it. So on that basis, I am going to give it a 9.25 out of 10.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'll give it 9.25 as well, exactly for those same reasons. Fantastic action, and like I said, if you wanted a 5-star match, you got it. If you wanted a great tag team match, you got it, and you triple threat as well.
And I think one thing that would have pushed it up to a 10 is if there was either a shocking return or a shocking development, or like a shocking thing that kind of would cement that pay-per-view in history, something happening out of the ordinary. I know, like the 3 stages of Hell match, or the 2 or 3 falls, whatever it is. It was, a very, very good match, but it didn't have something shock value like, if you know what I mean. Like a heel turn, a face turn, an implosion of something, or, something happening like that, like the DIY splitting up in the moments after that.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Or title change hands that people remember. I think maybe if Dunn walked out as champ tonight, it would have been a 10. Like that's the kind of the thing of the reaction, what you needed. But I think it's a great takeover. Just shot. You don't need SummerSlam because that's enough. Takeover is more than enough.
Absolutely, and it don't go on for 17.5 hours either.
No, very 3 hours, and it's the job done. But that is it for Takeover. I've got to do this quickly. It ends 4-3 to me, and it is 3-3 now when it comes to Takeover events. But we have got a Takeover at the end of the month, NXT Takeover Cardiff. It will be main evented by Tyler Bate versus Volta. And we can't wait to bring that to you then. Our next podcast is WWE versus WCW. But until then, you can follow us on Twitter at WWE Network Review or
at Vince McDan WWE.
I'm at J_Rollins across all the Google platforms. Send us an email at WNRpodcast@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at WNR Podcast. We're on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. You can come and find our page and give us a like. We're the WWE Network Review Podcast. And come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, WWE Network Review Podcast. Got the latest clips on there. Podcasts go up on YouTube, same time we do other places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
We're on Spreaker Radio. We've got our live shows, Stitcher Radio, and iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate, and review there. And
an update on the WNRpodcast.com. It will be coming in the new year because there has been a few setbacks. You know, life's kind of got in the way of developing the webpage, but you can find all of our contact info. You can find our Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook accounts on that as well. And just, we'll keep you posted with updates on that.
I mean, I told them enough at SummerSlam, you know, so. But anyway, until then, don't forget you can. I've done all that shit, didn't I? That is it for now. Our next episode, WWE versus WCW. I have been James Rollins, and as always, I was joined by
Dan White.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.